All right, so a couple of days ago, we made a video, opening it up for uh, Q&A, and you guys asked questions. Some a little invasive, just a little bit, but we're gonna answer them all as truthfully as possible. No, we're just gonna answer it. We're gonna be truthful. So here we go.
First question comes from Faith J Moose, and he or she asked 3 questions, and the first
Just say
one.
they.
The first question was, Elijah, are you trans guy or cis guy? Okay. Unfortunately, I am not a transgender man. I am just a uber effeminate homosexual cis guy with man boobs. And the second question is this is for both of us. What is your sexual orientation?
We're gay.
He's gay, I'm gay as hell. And the third question is, Kayden, what is your advice for trans kids that are not supported by their families?
Well, I would say for those who are still living with your, whatever family members you're listening to, there are so many groups and forums and all types of things, I'm sure, in like your community or whatever the case may be, Facebook, whatever, that you can reach out to someone. I've had a few guys reach out to me in that situation where they asked me to be like the mentor figure, which I'm definitely open to doing, but I just don't really have the time. Those who don't live with family, I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, but in my opinion, there is entirely too much emphasis being put on family. Family is who you make your family. Blood is blood, and family is who you make family. I have people that I consider my family that I'm not related to, and the people that I do consider my family, I don't even speak to them most of the time. And it has nothing to do with me being trans, it's just because they're shitty ass people. So the fact of the matter is, if somebody's not supporting you, I don't care if they're family, friends, whatever, remove yourself from that situation. For the first few years of my transition, my parents decided that they were going to just ignore the fact that I was transitioning, and it finally got to the point where I put them in a corner and I was like, listen, you are going to either respect me or lose me. Because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, to be trans, you have to have thick skin. You have to, if you're going to live your truth, if you're going to go ahead with your transition, if you're going to do everything to make yourself happy, remember that you're trying to make yourself happy first, and everybody else comes afterwards. Because when you die alone. And that's it.
And the next set of questions comes from Kaliana808, and her first question was, do you guys plan on moving / relocating? If so, where to? Yes, God. When it's about time for Zelia to go to school, so maybe in the next 4 or 5 years, and that'll be Maryland, closer to Kayden's family. And the second question is, are y'all involved in the gay or trans community where you live, and do you go to Pride, etc.?
The fact is that being involved in the gay community and having a kid is very hard, because the gay community here, the black gay community, the majority of the black gay community here in Philly, they're mostly interested in going to the club or being in the ballroom scene or anything to that effect. And then just having a kid, it's hard being involved in anything really at this point. We do go to Pride when we can. We didn't go this past Pride.
We did. We went to Pride.
We did?
We did.
No, that was Outfest, love.
That's gay.
Well, whatever. We went to Outfest. We didn't go to like the actual Pride festivals.
But we are this year.
Just because Zay was too young, and it's just too much to get her out. The crowd is overwhelming, and it was just a lot. But this year we'll definitely be there. I think we're going to New York Pride also.
Mm-hmm. We're making tie-dyes.
And the trans community, I tend to shy away from the trans community just because there's way too many politics, way too many people, especially with the trans guys. They're always trying to compete. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not trying to pass more than anybody else. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm just living life.
Is that recording?
It's on.
Alright, because the numbers aren't moving.
The numbers are moving.
Oh, okay, whatever. I know you may not want to have more kids physically, but adoption, give your daughter a little playmate. No, no, and no. We're not having no more kids physically. I went and got the chop done to my balls, a bilateral vasectomy. It's fabulous. My semen is not potent anymore. Kayden's not getting pregnant anymore, period. We're not adopting. It doesn't matter if you have the kids physically or if you go pick them up from somewhere. Kids are expensive and demand too much attention from people. I'd rather devote myself solely to my one child and my husband, and that's it. She wants a playmate, go to your cousin's house.
My step family is Spanish. She has like 80 cousins.
Have
no
a
lies. Like, she'll be all right. Promise you she'll be fine.
Trust. And then my sister has a bunch of kids.
Yep. There's kids everywhere. They just won't be in her.
Please.
Okay.
Next. Number 4 and the last one for her is, are you guys versatile sexually or are you strictly top and bottom?
We think of ourselves as versatile. Due to many factors, bitch. Because we don't want to get into it. If we can get into it, if you really want to get into it. Due to the fact that, okay, so I obviously don't have the plumbing to top.
But you can buy said plumbing.
I can buy it, but to buy anything that's worth it, I've bought a few. They haven't been. I need to find a better harness. Okay, whatever. Not to mention, my husband likes to eat cheesesteaks and halal food and cheeseburgers and macaroni and cheese and all that. He's not giving that up. You gotta, when you want a bottom, you have to.
But first of all, if you let me, you gotta let me know so I can.
So we're scheduling. So basically, he wants us to schedule.
It's not scheduled sex, but let me know if you want to prep
because that puts pressure on
prime my asshole.
No, because now you're.
So I can eat light like a salad or something
but,
all day.
Okay, can we take it a step further?
What? And I got the douche. You know what I'm saying?
And can we take it another step further? So we're gonna do all that prep and prime and everything, and after a few minutes,
First of all, whoa, excuse me. First of all, again, that would not be the case.
It has been the case more than once.
It would not be the case if Kayden wanted to do it more often.
If Elijah wouldn't want to eat cheesesteaks and shit,
let me know. Let Elijah know.
Well, but you know what? We're about to be on an eating disorder, so
he can poke all he wants. Next.
Long story short, we are versatile.
We're open to it.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm not eating cheesesteaks and whenever Kayden's feeling the need, or whatever. Next question is from Richmond283. What are your favorite memories of each other?
My favorite memory. Gosh. My favorite memory is when on our first date. Our first date was just so cute. It was so freaking cute. We talked about it before in another video, but we went to New York and it was just nice. It was nice. That's my favorite memory.
Ditto.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think
that was a good memory, and the first night I came to Philadelphia to spend the night over Kayden's house. In my mind, if you're familiar with Girlfriends, I was trying to do the Joan 3-month rule thing, and once we were coming home from the club, and I was putting my foot down, I was like, Kayden, look, 3 months, listen. And he was pissed. He left me damn near on the bus and hit it home. And I'm chasing him.
I was drunk.
And I'm chasing him down the street. And we finally get to the house. And long story short, we had sex. We were both drunk and it wasn't the best sex.
It was good for me.
But we had sex. He got his. And the next question is from Grande601. This is for you because... Did you ever like girls sexually before T?
I liked the hell out of girls sexually.
I even like them now. Okay.
It's not that I like them. It's just, I mean, if I weren't married right now, would I lick a stamp or two? Yes, I would. Would I fuck a girl or two? Absolutely. Why not?
Okay.
Sex is fluid, you know?
Okay. The next question is from Tori Epperdenbeck. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but this question's for Kayden. And he said, do you plan on telling your daughter you're trans? If so, how and when? I'd imagine it will come up eventually when she asks where she came from, since she has two dads.
First, I'm going to say that every kid asks where they come from. It doesn't matter, 2 dads or 3 dads or 8
Two
dads
moms,
or whatever.
mom and a dad.
They're just curious. They want to know. And of course, I'm not going to, what am I, lie to her? That doesn't make sense. I'm documenting it. I plan to raise my daughter to be comfortable around everyone, to appreciate everyone for who they are, and to appreciate herself for who she is.
Be open-minded.
I want her to be as open-minded as she can. I plan to raise a very confident, self-assured, intelligent daughter, and she will be able to understand. I mean, she, trust me, she'll be fine, and I absolutely plan on telling her.
And I feel like, first of all, people like make things bigger than what they are. If you make it a big deal, then it'll be a big deal, and they'll feel like it's too much for her.
Like, kids only start forming opinions other than they're being okay with everything when the influence in their life gives them that. For example, a white kid and a black kid will play together all day until the white kid or the black kid is told that white kids and black kids don't usually play together. Or a little kid will see 2 men together and wonder, why are these 2 men together? Oh, because they love each other. Okay.
That's it.
They don't ever start forming that, well, 2 men aren't supposed to be together until it's taught to them
by someone else.
So,
and if you just don't make it a big deal, so she goes, like, where'd I come from? Well, Dad,
let me sit you down.
Yeah, well, wait a minute.
You're gonna need a drink for this. Like, come on.
No, it's that simple. Listen, Daddy's trans, and I got him pregnant. He had you. The end. Well, what's trans? Well, your dad was born a woman and decided to transition to be a man because that's what he felt that he was. The end. It's that simple. Okay. And keep it moving and go play with your alphabets, girl.
Nobody's born a woman. Your dad was born female body. Don't mind him.
What? I'm learning. You're a douchebag. The next question is from Ashton Bernard, who, by the way, has a lovely YouTube channel you should check out as well.
Yes.
She's a ratchet mess.
It's hilarious.
She's a friend in my head. But the question is, what is the most monumental moment of your relationship? And nope, you can't use having the baby.
Monumental moment was when we got married.
Yes. That was a fun day.
It was just nice. I mean, our whole relationship it's never been forced. Nothing has been forced about our relationship. And there is a question that asks how long we've been together, and we'll talk about that then. But a lot of people will say that we moved fast and that it was rushed or whatever, but it wasn't rushed. We just flowed. Things just happened, and we let it happen. And we're happier and healthier than people that waited 10 years, 7 years, 6 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever, to do the things that we're doing. The reason being is that we became friends. We're like best friends that happen to be in love and happen to be married.
And above all else, I feel like there should be a timeline on things, like with sex. But there should be a timeline on things because there's never a perfect
He used to think that there should be a timeline.
I did, but there's not. It's not first of all, we're grown. And if you're grown and you get to know someone, if it's right, it's right. And you know, people can be together for 10 years and should never get married, and they do.
Right.
Just waiting 10 years make a difference as opposed to waiting a year. If you know they're right, some people know they're with the wrong person their whole life and they stay with them and get married to them. Does that make it right for them to get married? No, of course not. So what's the difference of us getting married after a year if we know we love each other? Next question. From Alyssa Bentley, are you pregnant again, Kayden?
First of all, shade. Yay! Duh!
How dare you?
No, bitch, I ain't pregnant. I'm just fat. Don't come for me like that. That is. When I read that question, bitch, I almost swerved off the road. I was reading it while I was driving. I almost died. Do I look?
Oh.
That's okay. We about to go on a diet.
Y'all gonna gag in the summertime, bitch.
Baby, we gonna be on here with the same tank top. It's gonna be droopy shaloopy. Looking crazy. Ugh.
Okay. The next question is from Purple Pen. Has anyone ever cheated, and do you ever get jealous when someone hits on your partner? You can go first.
No.
To the first question, no. To the first question, no, 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 no. We do not do that. I do not do that. What?
Why did you change it to I do not do that?
I do not do that because Kayden has not cheated in this relationship, but Kayden has cheated in other relationships. I don't know if you weren't very specific, Purple Pen. You didn't say whether it was this relationship or previous relationship.
Oh, I used to be a bona fide cheater. Sorry, all my exes.
Oh,
but anyway, do you get jealous when someone hits on your partner? I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, I get jealous to a certain extent. I just don't. I think that my jealousy stems from just a slight. I mean, you can be as confident as you want, but you're always going to have, but I have a slight bit of insecurity just because I know that, I am trans. So I'm not biologically male. So if a cisgendered male were to hit on my husband, yes, I'd be a little jealous because I know that there is that one thing that he has that I can't offer. And then I snap out of it because I'm me.
And it's amazing. But I'll answer the second part. Yes and no. First of all, it depends. Like, what do you define as hitting on someone? Because you can be hitting on my husband and be very respectful about it, but then you can be a faggot and be very disrespectful and touchy, and that I got a problem.
Don't use that word in public like that.
Wait, I'm sorry. A homosexual, a ratchet ass homosexual, and hit on my husband, touchy, feely. Now that I got a problem with. However, if you're hitting on my husband, whom by the way looks good, I'm not offended by that. You're seeing
when he doesn't look pregnant, apparently. Alyssa,
Bentley, but Kayden's hot, and if someone's seeing what I see, and you hit on him respectfully, I don't have a problem with that. It is what it is. Kayden looks good, so if you hit on him, no, I will not get judged. But you touching him, that I have a problem with, and that you should not do.
Why are you so far?
Ever in life, don't. Gosh. It's not cute. No touching. And then lastly, from Jarrell C, how long have you been together?
We have been together since July of 2012. 13? 12. We've been together since July 2012. We got married in July 2013.
So 2 years together, 1 year married.
2 years and like 5 months we've been together. Mm-hmm. No, we did not get married because we were pregnant because we didn't.
We found out at 5 months.
We gagged a little bit later because we definitely had some celebratory drinks.
Terrible. And we went on roller coasters for his birthday.
For my birthday.
Thank God she came out all in one piece.
And she's amazing. Y'all see our little Christmas lights back there? That's all y'all getting. That's all we get. We didn't even put the Christmas
tree. This house
tree.
is not judged.
And we are sitting on the floor in the living room. Yes, we are. But it's because we had to throw away our couch because it wouldn't fit through the fucking door.
Scandalous. And even though that couch was probably needed to be thrown away anyway, it was just covered in Zay's remnants of feces and urine from her diapers and spit up and
just no amount of scrubbing gets that scarring away, you know?
And cookie crumbs and formula, and then not to mention the occasional semen. Just gross, and you just
that is so nasty.
And we're the only ones that have sex on our couch. The thing is, we should have got leather because that cleans easier. We weren't thinking easy wipe off, but no.
And bitch, we went to this video's long, but I don't give a fuck. We went to IKEA today, baby. It's going down.
We got our entire life.
Yeah, the whole house is pretty much about to be furnished via IKEA. And I don't care what anybody has to say about IKEA.
It is fabulous.
It's lovely.
It's fabulous and very recession friendly. If you still about that life, and all I'm gonna tell you the deal is this, and I'm just gonna let you know because we're gonna do a tour video of the house when it's decorated. The rooms, we have designated rooms to each other that we can solely decorate. Mind you, I have the bedrooms, our bedroom, and the baby's bedroom, and the bathroom. Fantastic. Kayden has the dining room, the living room, and the what else?
The solarium.
And the solarium / studio space. And we collaborate on the kitchen and the hallway. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anyway, he's saying that to say that his room's gonna be better, but
It
fuck
is.
him. Anyway, so thanks for the questions.
Some people are rude.
Wait,
What?
there is one missing. Somebody asked if we use protection.
Well, I don't know who that person is, but we don't. For
We're
what?
married.
We are married, and Kayden's crotch is self-cleaning and I'm fixed and self-lubricated.
And STD and all
STD
types of
free. Fuck that. Shoot up the club. It's God.
Yes, we don't use protection.
We good.
You know,
Whoever asked that, but no, we don't use protection.
cream pie central over here.
Jealous.
If we missed your question, just ask it.
Oh,
We'll
but
answer.
wait. If we do anal sex, yes. Ew. Oh, nobody. Sometimes, but most of the time, yes, because nobody wants a Snickers.
Well, I don't pay it, bitch, so don't even. Oh, now you make. You better tell these people the truth.
It was one time it wasn't a full on, it wasn't like a Picasso, but it was something. It was like a crumb.